Hi, future doctors. Welcome to the class. So we were discussing effect of dielectric on capacitance. Normally, parallel plate capacitor capacitance formula C is equal to what will write? C is equal to epsilon naught A by D. If distance between these two plates, is going to be increased or doubled without changing the area, then what is the new capacitance of this means? C is inversely proportional to D. So normally if you want to do, we will write C1 by C2 equal to D2 by D1. Now what is D2? If it is D means this is 2D. Therefore 2D by D. Now C2 is C1 by 2. This concept we discussed inversely proportional, directly proportional. Now in place of A and B, A is directly proportional to B, A is inversely proportional to B. So in basics we discussed first class in our channel, isn't it? Now, in place of A, C came in place of the small d came. If distance increases, capacitance reduced. Now, on this, why we discuss this means, if you insert a dielectric between these two plates, then its capacitance is going to increase K times. K epsilon naught A by D. Correct? Capacitance is going to increase. Next, if you insert dielectric partially in between these two plates, already we discussed all this. So what is the formula we gave? C is equal to epsilon naught A by D minus T into 1 minus 1 by K. Isn't it? In this case also, original capacitance compared to this, capacitance of this one is going to increase. Now, I want, or they will give question, the previous capacitance, how much capacitance is there? Now, after adding dielectric also, you should have same capacitance. So, to get the same capacitance, here C value is going to increase. So C value is going to increase means to get original value, previous value means, so now capacitance should decrease or increase means capacitance should decrease. Capacitance should decrease means you have to increase the distance. Now this plate should be moved. How much further distance they will ask? How much extra distance it has to be moved they will ask. So in that case, how they will do means, so this capacitance they will equate to epsilon naught A by D will be equal to this one epsilon naught A by D minus T into 1 by 1 minus K. Okay. Now, how much further distance it should be increased to get the same capacitance? How much further distance means which is extra here? T into 1 minus 1 by 2. Just without derivation, how to remember I'm giving. How much further distance should be increased means, so for this and this is the extra one. Therefore, this distance should increase. Now, x is equal to T into 1 minus 1 by 2. Very important formula. To get the same capacitance, how capacitance was there before dielectric, after introducing dielectric also to get the same capacitance, what should be the increase in distance they will ask? This is the formula, T into 1 minus 1 by K. Okay. Next, after this, we will discuss spherical capacitor. Spherical capacitor. What is the potential of this? If you are given Q, capital R radius, so V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught KQ by R. Now from this, Q by V is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught R. What is Q by V? This is only capacitance. C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught r. Now, see, capacitance is directly proportional to radius. If you increase the radius, capacitance will increase. This is the formula for spherical capacitor. Now, what is the capacity of the earth, they will say? Capacity of earth. So, C is equal to, what is 1 by 4? 4 pi epsilon value. So, generally they will say 9 into 10 power 9. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 power 9. So, 4 pi epsilon naught is 1 by 9 into 10 power 9. Radius of the earth, 6,400 kilometers, 1000. Correct? So, this one will be cancelled. 7 point, correct? 7 nines are 63. 7.12 something will be coming. So, this 9 is going to numerator. So, 10 power 9 minus 5. This is 10 cube. Correct? This is 10 square. 10 power 5 minus 9. 7.12 into 10 power minus 4. So 0.712 into 10 power minus 3 farad. So even this much earth also is not having 1 farad. 1 farad is very bigger value. So this much big earth is having only this much value. Otherwise, they will write 712 microfarad. This is micro. Therefore, 1 farad value is very heavy. Therefore, generally capacitance they will write millifarad, microfarad, nanofarad they are going to write. Because 1 farad value is very high, isn't it? So this is spherical capacitor formula. C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught R. So how they are going to ask the question? If radius of the spherical capacitor is doubled, what happens to capacitance? See, directly proportional. If it is doubled, capacitance also will be doubled. Now reverse they will ask. How they will ask reverse means, if volume of the spherical capacitor, volume is going to increase 8 times initial volume. So volume, initial volume V, its volume increases 8 times. Now what is the new capacitance of this capacitor, they will ask. At the time, you will get relation between volume and radius. We come to know relation between radius and capacitance is 4 pi epsilon naught R. What is the volume formula? 4/3 pi R cube. Now V is directly proportional to R cube. R is directly proportional to V power 1 by 3. Therefore, capacitance is directly proportional to R, directly proportional to V power 1 by 3. So volume increases 8 times means 8V whole power 1 by 3. 2 cube. Correct? So 2 cube whole power 1 by 3 is 2. So capacitance is directly proportional to 2 or C dash is directly proportional to 2. Means if volume increases 8 times, capacitance increases 2 times because volume relation like this. Now they will give surface area increases. Surface area increases 4 times they will give. Surface area increases 4 times. A dash is going to be 4 here. Now again you want relation between radius and surface area. What is the surface area? A is equal to 4 pi R square. A is directly proportional to R square. Now R is directly proportional to A power 1 by 2. Now capacitance. So one formula you have to remember relating all. Capacitance is directly proportional to R, is directly proportional to volume power 1 by 3, is directly proportional to area power 1 by 2. So you have to remember this. Next, coalescing concept. Already we discussed this. If n identical spherical drops are coalescing each other, coalescing means combining. Coalesce, combining or mixing each other. So n identical drops are coalescing each other to form a bigger drop. To form a bigger drop of radius capital R. What is the radius of this bigger sphere? Already we discussed. capital is equal to n power 1 by 3 smaller. What is the capacitance of smaller capacitor means C naught is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught. What is the capacitance of bigger capacitor means C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught capital R. So 4 pi epsilon naught. In place of capital R, what we can write? N power 1 by 3R. Therefore, in place of 4 pi epsilon naught and R, what we can write? C naught. So therefore, bigger capacitor is N power 1 by 3 C naught. What we got voltage formula? N power 2 by 3 V naught. This is for voltage. For capacitance, what we got? N power 1 by 3. This is if n identical similar drops collapsing each other, what is the capacitance of bigger capacitor? Okay. Now practice some problems on these equations.